Hello everyone, welcome to my Capstone project. So my project is all about sustainability. We are going to explore sustainability with the help of 3D XR Studio of Pictoblox. So these are the three scenes of this my Capstone project. So I have made it in the form of three scenes: scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. This is the first scene. So why sustainability? So in an era of sustainability is increasingly essential, my capstone project is titled as Door to Sustainability. Yes, it will utilize the innovative capabilities of Pictoblox 3D XR Studio. It will engage the users through interactive learning experiences. This project, as I said before, it comprises of 3 distinct scenes. Each design is illustrated in such a way that it will promote sustainable practices while addressing the critical environmental conditions and concerns. So the first scene which you see here, it features a car smashing game. So this is an environment I have created for the car smashing game, where you can find objects have been given physics enabled with the with the sprite text, where you can find here the words like arrogance, indifference, exploitation, greediness, wasteful, and pollution. And if you see this car, the car is actually green color, depicting that it is an electronic vehicle, and it also has a solar panel fitted on the top, showing again that it is using only renewable source of energy. It is not using non-renewable source of energy. And at the environment end, you can find here a door which is written as Door to Sustainability. This first scene actually depicts a urbanized place, where we can find even factories for deforestation, and here you can find here garbage is collected and kept as such. Yes, and smoke is coming out of the chimneys and the factories, showing that it is causing pollution. So let us understand why this first scene is made like that. I wanted to show why it has been done like that. So it will help us. It is actually a metaphor. No, it is actually a metaphor confronting negative human attributes. So such as this greediness, indifference, and arrogance. It contributes to the exploitation of natural resources, pollution, and wastage. By smashing these detrimental traits, oneself, the participant, the user, can reflect on the necessity of overcoming such behaviors to foster a more sustainable future. So this approach, by smashing this negative attributes, this detrimental traits, this approach will not only entertain, it is not only entertaining, but it also will imbue the player with a sense of responsibility towards sustainable living. So that is the purpose why this game has been made into such a way that we will be smashing the negative traits, the negative attributes of human being, which has led to the indifferences and exploitation among the resources. So the first step is that we have to become humble in a way, gentler. If we want to become that, then we have to smash out all those negative things in us. So this is the purpose of the first scene. Let us move to the second scene. So in the second scene, users will be introduced to a key concepts of sustainability through an educational module. So I have made it in such a way that terms such as solar energy, wind energy, ecosystem, afforestation, carbon footprints, greenhouse effect, all those things will be explored. Okay, those things will be explored with the help of annotations given here. Annotations text you can see here, the markers you can see here. So when those markers are clicked upon, these terms can be explained and they can be explored. If you have received the foundational knowledge, then we can go ahead with the quiz. It will comprise of 10 questions. It will assess the understanding of sustainability principles. So this interactive learning will help encourage the students, encourage the users retention, and can stimulate meaningful discussions about sustainable practices. So this is regarding the second scene. And as you can see in the second scene, one side you can see deforestation, factories, and the other side you can see here pond is there, solar panels are fitted upon the farmhouse. Yes, and you can see wind turbines, wind energy is generated. So it is showing, it is a contrast between the two conditions of our world, of our planet. Okay, moving on to the third scene. So the final scene will address the solid waste management, focusing on the proper disposal of waste. So in this segment, participants will be quizzed on how to segregate the various types of waste into different color coded bins. So we have black, red, orange, blue, green, yellow. So how to segregate the various types of waste. They will be educated on the differences between biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. So the critical aspect of sustainability will emphasize individual responsibility. So it will bring about, help us understand why it is important to dispose the waste in a proper manner, because it is actually important for the health of the environment. So I would like to conclude this part of the video, this part of my video in short is that this project, due to sustainability, it is offering even me to approach, through a multifaceted 3D experiences. So by combining gameplay, interactive cues, and essential knowledge, exploring the essential knowledge, this project has been aimed to inspire individuals to adopt sustainable practices while understanding the importance of their role in preserving the environment for future generations. So this part of the video is this much. So next part of the video will be, we will be going to the code and play all the three scenes together. So with that, I stop here, and we will see in the next part of the video. Okay, we have come to the second scene. So as I said in the beginning itself, that in the second scene, we will be seeing about some terms like solar powered battery. So here the navigation button is given here. So now when I press on this navigation button, navigation, it will show the different markers. So the annotation text will open up, and I can see the markers have been, the body shows the part, where the annotation is hidden. So here the first one is solar power battery. So what is a solar power battery? It is a rechargeable battery that uses solar panels to harness energy from the sun and converts into electrical energy. This energy is then stored in the battery for later use. What are the key benefits of solar powered battery? So renewable source of energy, zero emissions of pollution, low generating cost, and it is portable and versatile. Some of the common applications of solar power battery are off-grid power systems, solar home systems, camping and outdoor gear, electric vehicles, and backup power system. Moving on to the next one, it is regarding wind. Wind energy is a form of renewable energy that harnesses the power of wind to generate electricity. Now, when we see how does it work, it has got three things. One is wind turbines. These wind turbines, they will convert the kinetic energy of the wind into mechanical energy. The rotor blades spin when the wind passes through them, driving an electric generator. The electric generator will convert the mechanical energy into electrical energy. Benefits of wind energy, again, it is renewable and sustainable, zero emissions, low operating cost, and it creates more jobs. Let us move to the next one, that is pond ecosystem. It is a freshwater environment that supports a diverse range of plants and animals. Importance of pond ecosystem is that biodiversity hotspot. It can act as water filtration, food source, and recreation. Threats to pond ecosystem: pollution, habitat destruction, invasive species, and climate change. Afforestation. Afforestation is the process of establishing a forest ecosystem on land that was previously non-forested or has been degraded. What are the environmental benefits? Is that first one is carbon sequestration. So trees will absorb carbon dioxide, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, soil erosion prevention. Tree roots hold soil in place, preventing soil erosion. Water cycle regulation. So it will regulate the water cycles, preventing floods and droughts. Air and water purification. Trees absorb the pollutants, improving air and water quality. Biodiversity conservation. Afforestation provides habitats for various plants and animal species. Moving on to the next part, which is carbon footprints. So we always hear about this carbon footprint. What is the term? It refers to the amount of greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide gas, emitted in the atmosphere as a result of human activities. How to reduce carbon footprints? By using energy efficient appliances, renewable energy, sustainable transportation, sustainable food system, and carbon offset. Greenhouse effect. So related to carbon footprints, we have greenhouse effect. Now this is a natural process that occurs when certain gases in the earth atmosphere such as carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor, it gets trapped heats from the sun, keeping the planet warm enough to support life. It is a natural process, but it has been alarming increase because it causes certain consequences like global warming, climate change, sea level rise, extreme weather conditions. So with this, we complete the knowledge, exploring the knowledge about few terms. Now let us begin this scene with hitting the green button. So now you can see here, welcome to sustainability. In this 3D environment, immerse yourself in the aspects of sustainability in the form of quiz. So let's play the quiz. The first question is, what is the primary goal of sustainability? Economic growth, meeting present needs without harming future generations. Of course, primary goal of sustainability is meeting present needs without harming future generations. So just drag and drop. Which of the following is considered as a renewable energy source? Obviously wind energy, not coal. So sometimes the annotations may announced plans to achieve a better future for all by 2030. Is it Millennium Development Goals, MDG, or it is Sustainable Development Goals? Obviously, by 2030, United Nations want to achieve this. That is nothing but Sustainable Development Goals. What is the term for the movement of the people from rural areas to cities? It is urbanization. Which of the following material is biodegradable? Glass, aluminum, waste, styrofoam. Biodegradable, of course it is. Yes. What is the term carbon footprint refers to? Footprint made by carbon-based products. R is in the total amount of greenhouse gases produced directly or indirectly. Yes, it is in the soil. It's very important. So it is the total amount of greenhouse gases produced directly or indirectly by humans. What is the concept of circular economy refers to? Reducing waste by reusing and recycling materials or maximizing the waste through consumption? Of course, it is reducing waste by reusing and recycling materials. What environmental initiative aims to reduce carbon footprints by promoting local farming? Is it industrial farming or sustainable agriculture? It is sustainable agriculture. So it is the main message. Yes, it is sustainable environment. We can see the environment, how it is made. So take a tour of this. Or if we don't want to continue, what we can do here is, there is a door obviously, so we can pass through the door. It will take to scene 3. Yes, we have come to scene 3 here. So now in scene 3 it is loaded successfully here. So the scene 3 is actually all about this one, biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. So let us click on this. What are biodegradable materials? They are the substances that can be broken down naturally by living organisms such as bacteria, fungi, or plants into simpler compounds like carbon dioxide, water, and biomass. What are the characteristics of biodegradable materials? They are natural origin, they can be broken down by organisms, and they are non-toxic in nature. Examples of biodegradable: paper, cotton, food waste, and bioplastics. Benefits of biodegradable: they are reduced waste, conservation of natural resources, they reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and they also improve soil health. Coming to non-biodegradable materials, they are the substances that cannot be broken down naturally by living organisms such as bacteria, fungi, or plants into simpler compounds. They are actually synthetic origin, resistance to breakdown, and they are persistent in the environment. It is very difficult to dispose the non-biodegradable materials such as plastics, metals, glass, synthetic fibers. Effects: obviously pollution, harm to wildlife, and climate change. So in order to overcome all these things, we all know the 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. So now let us move on to the next part, which is solid waste management disposal. So before going on to that, let us hit the green button and see what happens when Toby goes and hits the biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. So he's going to either we can toggle between Toby as first person and third person by pressing on O for first person and M for third person. So we can have both the perspectives here. Either we can have third person or we can have first person. So now if I want third person, I will toggle here and I will make Toby pass through this materials. So when he collides with this materials, so now you can see here, this is a metal pipe. So it is a very simple game to understand how to segregate the biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. Now let us press on number 9. So when we press on number 9, we will see the quiz based on solid waste management. Which color bin is typically used for general waste that cannot be recycled? That cannot be recycled. I think it is. So when the Toby is in third person or first person perspective, it is difficult to play the quiz. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep here like this. Now I'm going to press 9. So now you can see the quiz here. Yes, now we can do the. So what color bin is typically used for general waste that cannot be recycled? It is black color bin. What color bin is designated for recyclable materials such as paper, glass and plastics? It is blue colored bin. Recyclable, blue color. Organic waste like food, scraps and yard waste should go in which color bin? Organic, obviously it is green. What color bin is generally used for hazardous waste like batteries or chemicals? Batteries or chemicals? Yellow. Which of the following items should be disposed in the red bin? So for red bin it is non-recyclable food containers. Old batteries, it is yellow. Plastic water bottles, blue bin. Cardboard boxes, it is again blue bin. Okay, so non-recyclable food containers, those things should be disposed in red bin. What type of waste is typically collected in the orange bin? In orange bin, we collect e-waste. Used syringes should be disposed of in which bin? Red bin. Medical waste. Which of the following should be placed in the composting bin? Green bin. So newspaper, banana peels, plastic containers, metal cans. Of course, for green bin, banana peels. What should you do with the plastic bottles? Plastic bottles, everything can be recycled. Which can be recycled can be placed in blue bin. Whereas oil paint cans that are empty, paint cans, they have toxicity, so we can place them in yellow bins. So that's it. So now here you can find a button here, right quiz again. So that is also possible. Or what we can do here is this game. So hope you learned about sustainability, engage with the environment. So if you want to play again, you can click on this. So if I click on play again, it will take me to scene 1. Again, it will take back me to scene 1. So I just wanted to show it that it takes to scene 1 and then I will stop here. Okay, so it has come to again this car smashing game. So with this I conclude my capstone project. Thank you.